Well, I've been excited since last night when Patrick said, "Hey, should I bring the trophy in that we're giving the winner of the first ever Black Desert Championship on the 18th green on Sunday, October 13th, 13th of October? Will you be there? Will you be one of the patrons watching this? And for those of you watching this morning, you can see this beautiful trophy that is in our studio here. Patrick Manning, managing partner. I don't know how to describe this thing. Flowing lava with a grip so the winner can raise it in the air. This thing is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beautiful trophy. Very, very unique and novel to the PGA Tour. But you can see the topo lines that are on the trophy. Those are the actual topography lines of the lava preserve that we're putting in a conservancy. And so it's paying homage back to the land that'll be preserved forever.
Which is so cool. So cool. Man, it makes me wish I was in the field. I have a chance to win this beautiful trophy. I'm just not good enough, but there are a bunch of good players coming. That's one of the things I wanted to get into. A lot of bigger names of, Brandt Snedeker, Kevin Kisner, Stuart Sink, but then we've added even more names since then. Nick Taylor, who's won a bunch on the PGA Tour, is an up-and-coming player, has been added to the list. The field is taking shape.
Yeah, for sure. We have, I just saw yesterday, we have 5 players in the field that have won a tournament this year. We have 2 that have won 6 times in their career. We have 5 that have won 4 times and 5 that have won 3 times. And you put all that together with all the Utah-centric talent that we've got coming in, it's going to be a good tournament.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. And I know Southern Utah. I've had so many people ask me for tickets. Our text line has been blowing up. But by the way, today is the last day. We only have a couple pair of tickets left for Wednesday and Thursday. And those tickets, if you want to win them, you can text PGA to our text line, 435-990-9950, and we're cutting that entry off today. But Patton Kazire got added to the field. Steven Yeager, who was in the Olympics. I watched him in the Olympics. He didn't play well. I thought he'd play well in his home country. He didn't. Well, he's from across the pond. I think it was close to home. Chris Gotterup was one of those names. Davis Riley, Nick Taylor we mentioned. So some guys that have won that'll be playing. And the field is still not finalized.
It's not. It's not finalized until the Monday before the tournament.
Yeah. I saw yesterday out at San Holo, they had pre-qualifier number 1. Brad Sutterfield star, KJ Afagawa, shot 666, so he's got a chance to Monday in now, right?
Yep, that's right.
Tyler Ott, who actually is the assistant pro out there at San Holo, he got through. They're having another pre-qualifier today at Coral Canyon Golf Course. In fact, my son is playing in that tournament, so I'll be watching that one closely. This is fun stuff.
It's a lot of fun, and you mentioned Sunday, a trophy and all that. Our Friday, Saturday tickets are sold out for grounds. There's still some hospitality VIP on those days, but Sunday there's still a few tickets left there. It will be sold out for sure. But if you want to come watch the final round of the PGA Tour, there's still some GA tickets left. Wednesday is a great day to go out. It's a pro-am. It's more intimate. There's not as many people. You get a little bit more up close and personal. So there's some good stuff still available.
Yeah, my plan is to be out there most of the day on Wednesday. Yeah. Really looking forward to Wednesday because it's going to be, yes, they're work mode, right? They're getting ready for the tournament, but they're not in between the ropes and playing the actual round. So I'm sure there'll be some autograph signing. There'll be a little bit more laid-back atmosphere. Yeah. You're going to have some celebrities out there, I hear.
Well, we'll have a few, yeah. Most of them are wanting to stay a little bit incognito, so I don't know. We have Jack Nicklaus coming in, so that'll be fun.
Jack Nicklaus, the Golden Bear?
Yeah.
You say that like it's nothing. Jack's coming.
Yeah, slip that one in, huh?
The Golden Bear is coming to Black Desert. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Is Barbara coming? They're gonna make a little weekend trip out of it and come to St. George.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my gosh! Is he gonna play in the Pro-Am or is he just coming to watch?
No, I don't think he's gonna play. We've left a spot open for him in case he does. He was unsure, but I think he just wants to come and relax and watch.
That's awesome. That is for the first time in 62 years to be hosting it at Black Desert in Southern Utah, and then Jack's coming. That's a big deal. That is a big deal.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So we've updated on the player field, some of the names that have been added. Give our listeners, if they come and they get a ticket, what can they expect to see? If they haven't decided yet, what would you tell them to get off the fence and come on out? Because I don't think people understand if you've never been to a golf tournament, it's more than just watching golf. If you're bored with watching golf on TV, that's fine. But if you've never watched it in person, it's a different experience.
Yeah, and Very, very social. I mean, people were hanging out, chilling, just kind of celebrating the tour more so than just fixated on watching golf. Some people, of course, are fixated on watching golf.
Me.
Yeah.
Me. I mean, I'm fascinated. I love sitting on the driving range and just watching beautiful swing and great ball striking time and time again. But what else is there to do? I mean, the food's going to be great.
Yeah. Just the fan village up on the mesa is just an island that's a little bit elevated between the 10th, 16th, 17th, and 18th greens, fairways, and tees, and that's a great space to watch. But then you can also go over to 15T, which is a par 3, and that's a huge general admission grandstand that's going to have food and beverage over there as well. So, I mean, you can get around the course and see different experiences. There's a structure on 7th green that's GA, 15T that's GA, 15 green that's GA. We're taking care of GA big time at this tournament.
Yeah, and 7's going to be fun. See if there'll be some eagles on that par 5. Holes 4, 5, 6, and most of 7, you'll be able to see them coming up 7, but no patrons will be down there, and that's just because of the tightness and where the lava rolls, and there's just going to be no patrons allowed down there on that part of the course, right?
That's right. From 4T to 7 green, not even players' families can walk with them, and we would have had to destroyed about 50, 60 acres of lava to make it so the gallery could walk down that way. So,
not doing that.
No.
Not doing that. Watch it on TV. Watch it on TV. Pull it up on your phone or something on the Golf Channel while you're waiting for your players to come back around. But the Wednesday Pro-Am, like what time should people start rolling out there if they're planning on coming out there on Wednesday?
I think something like 8:30, 9, 9:30, 10 even. I mean, the players most of the Pro-Am teams are going off at 9 a.m., and so you can get out there and watch the very first ones tee off if you want. But they'll be playing for, they're playing 18, so you don't have to get there right at 9.
Sure. Yeah, maybe come out at lunch, take the rest of the day off, and you can catch them coming off 7 and walk with your favorite players. But I think people are going to get out there, and if they just have the grounds tickets, and hey, everybody can afford what they can afford. It's a little bit more expensive, but there is still tickets in the VIP Greater Zion Club, right? There
are, yeah. There's probably another 50, 60, 70. I don't know how many.
Yeah.
But in the Greater Zion, and that's a 3-story structure that could be. This is no hyperbole. That could be the most coolest grandstand on the PGA Tour, be looking right into Snow Canyon and right up. It's an incredible spot.
No question. That comes with food, beverage, the whole 9 yards. Just fantastic stuff. Patrick Manning, managing partner, Black Desert Resort. I want to ask you, what are you feeling that we're a week away here? Like, how surreal does it feel? Because I know when I first met you, you were telling me about this project, and you were telling me about this dream you had to make this course happen. And here we are. And now, not only is the course been open for a while now, but you got a PGA Tour event. Like, from where I first met you to now, like, how satisfactory is it?
Yeah. Well, everybody that knows me knows I'm pretty even keeled and just kind of cool and whatever. And I got to admit, the last few days, it's become really, really surreal. Really, really real. Picking up the trophy, taking it on a trophy tour. Last night, by the way, I took this down to Pepper's Cantina and put it on the bar, and so people could gather around and get pictures and stuff. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, but it's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot of fun, and surreal is probably the best word I could use to describe the feeling I'm feeling now.
Yeah, I mean, and it's going to be an emotional roller coaster for some of the players. I can't wait to talk to Jadon Blake after the tournament to describe how the experience goes for him. We know that storyline. If you haven't heard, it's his 500th PGA Tour start in the town he grew up in. That's pretty cool. We've talked with Jadon a lot about that, and I think that the question is can he make the cut? Can he contend? A lot of people are curious to see how he does. A lot of people will be scoreboard watching Jadon Blake this weekend or next weekend.
Yeah, for sure. I know of about 100 people that are coming just to watch Jadon.
Yeah. I was talking to a buddy of mine that was helping me fix a windshield. I got a rock chip off a windshield, and he runs an auto glass store in town. And played a lot of golf, been in some scrambles and stuff with Jadon. He's like, I'm going out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because I just want to make sure I'm going to see Jadon and want to take it all in and walk with him. Like, I think people are just random people around town like that that just know who he is from living here, and they want to take this in and experience it and see it too. And yet, when I talked to Jadon at the media day a couple of weeks ago, he's like, I want to make the cut. I'm planning on making the cut. I think if I get it going, I can contend. Like, that's the mentality that Jadon Blake has.
Sure.
And all these guys have. Like, everybody in this field thinks they're teeing it up to win it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, and the opposite end of that storyline of Jadon is Kihei Akina, and he just broke a course record up. I forgot where it was, but he shot a 60, and so he's getting things dialed in. He told me last night that he's practicing every night until just past dark.
Yeah. Lone Peak. He's led the state in scoring average. He's played in every big, summer AGAGA, UJGA, you name the tour, junior golf. Kihei has competed at that highest level, and the kid can play.
Seventh ranked junior in the world.
Yeah, committed to BYU.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of BYU, one of their alumni, Patrick Fishburne, is going to be dropping by, and I'm not making this a secret. He's my pick to win this tournament.
Yeah.
I think he's going to win this tournament. I know how hard it is to pick a winner of the tournament. You got to pick somebody, so why not Patrick Fishburne?
Sure.
And I know Black Desert has a great relationship with him, and I know he knows the course. And he took third just a couple of weeks ago. I'll be watching him close at the Sanderson Farms to see how he does this weekend, but I think he's going to be a horse for the course.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's going to join us coming up here in about 6 or 7 minutes. So Patrick's going to hang around. We're going to chat. We're going to bring he's out in a Pro-Am. We're getting him on the phone. Patrick's in studio, as you can see if you're watching here on the fansportsnetwork.com or our YouTube page. And we'll get Patrick on the phone. But one of the local guys like Zach Blair, like Peter Quest, like Akina, Patrick Fishburne, like Jadon Blake. There's a ton. Mike Weir is considered local. He's kind of I know Canada claims him, and he claims Canada, but his second home, and he's been a longtime Utah resident. So I think Utah is his other home.
That's right. Yeah, no, I think he claims Utah. Yeah.
Except when it comes to like the President's Cup.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was pretty cool to see him coaching them. They made a little run, at least made things interesting going to Sunday.
Yeah. Little too late.
Yep. All right. Patrick, you're sticking around. We're going to get to a break. Don't go away. We're going to talk from a player's perspective, get his excitement level for the tournament coming up here in Southern Utah. We'll talk about how the game is, his thoughts on the golf course, the field, all that when Patrick Fishburne joins. So we're going to take a nice long break. We're going to clear some time and give us some time to hopefully we'll be able to talk with him, 5 to 7 minutes. I know he's getting ready for the Pro-Am or already started in his Pro-Am at the Sanderson Farms. But we're excited to have